Good evening, Tour Strikers. I haven't been on the air for a while. Been really busy opening up my golf club, Tethrow Golf Club. We opened for the season April 3rd, so I've been super busy with that, but glad to have some time to get back online with some answers to some questions from some Tour Strikers out there. Thank you for your questions. This one dates back to about March 7th from John. And John's comment was that he always feels like he has that really blocked follow through, never really has that full swivel release you see with most tour players. And typically when you see tour players in slow motion, there's something you'll notice. You'll see that if they have a glove on and they get in this follow through position, the camera at this position right here is going to see the last three fingers of the left hand of their glove. That's pretty typical for your better swingers. Now, John, you have a very good golf swing. You seem like a strong fellow. You make a big turn. The things I'm going to point out, what I want you to work on, is just I want you to understand the softness and freedom you have to have in the hinge, okay, in your hands. What I see when you grip the club, it looks like you have a pretty good left hand position. It even might be a little bit weak. So usually when somebody is really kind of blocking the shot and they're not really releasing, letting their forearm release, it's typically because the club face is in a closed position and they don't want to hit it left, so they tend to block it. Your case, I'm not so sure about that. Your backswing has a little over-rotation pretty quickly, okay? Rather than this over-rotation move, I want you to feel as though the club face, here's the face, I want you to feel like this face is kind of pointing at the direction of the golf ball a little bit longer. So it's going to be two parts. One, you're going to feel the handle work a little bit more towards your right hip pocket on the way back, and you're going to feel like the club face is facing the golf ball a little bit longer. It's going to give your left wrist just a little bit of a cuppy feel on the way back, okay? And the reason I'm asking you to do that is I want you to have a little softer feel in the backswing, rather than this rigid look that you get at the top. Now, there's a second component to that. When you set your right hand on the club, it looks as though, I'm not sure if you have a 10-finger grip, but it almost looks as though you do, and that thumb looks like it's right down the grip. I want you to really relax and learn how to hit some shots with that right thumb soft and resting to the left of the shaft. So, a couple of things. Your left hand looks pretty good. Your stance and everything else looks fine. So that right hand, let's pay pretty close attention, especially get that thumb off the grip. A little bit to the left. You don't need a right thumb to play good golf, okay? When the club relaxes and rests into a fully set position at the top, it's really resting on that knuckle, the base of the index finger. You don't need a right thumb to support the club at the top of the golf swing. In fact, if you do, you're just going to really get a really bad blister there. So let's work in the softness of our hands and let that club set. So a couple other drills for you. Go ahead and a lot of left arm swings and feel like you can chase it with the right hand not even on the grip. So we're going to really relax, let this club set, about a 3 o'clock position with that left arm, or even a little bit less than that, and let that right hand, not even on the club, follow suit, and you'll see clearly that I fully swivel my left forearm. Now you can hit little shots with this grip, with this drill. Just chase the left hand into a little finish, okay? That right hand's not even on the club. So if I'm using the Tour Striker here, if I took this little swing and had a golf ball get in the way of that action, that'd probably go about 100 yards. Okay, that little motion right there. Right hand's not even on the club. It's just trying to keep pace with the left. Now, go ahead and close up those two middle fingers around the grip. Nice and easy now, and let's continue that left arm swivel, okay? 100-yard shots. So you've got a couple little things going on. One, your backswing, a little over-rotation too quick, okay? So we're going to feel that handle work a little bit more toward our right hip pocket. It's going to have a little softer look in our left wrist, maybe not so bowed, all right? It's going to create a little more angle between the shaft and the forearm. So good luck with that, John. Sorry it's been so